So the baby, he came out with a new album, Baby on Baby 2. And it was the first week projection sales was like 17,000 sales, 17,000 units moved. And this is off of his last album, which I think did 134,000 in the
first
first
week,
week.
yeah.
And it was big drop off. So Akademiks came out and he said, I told y'all DaBaby is being blackballed by Ebro, stuff like that. And then other people came out.
Does Ebro have that kind of power?
Right. So
I mean, I don't know. So I'm
right.
just
Yeah, I
asking.
don't know. I think he has. I think he works with the
Oh,
DSPs.
and he works with
Apple. I
Apple.
think. Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
So Ebro came out and said that's stupid. He just hasn't grown as an artist. So a lot of people came out and that was the discussion online. Nobody's blackballing DaBaby. It's just that he hasn't grown as an artist. People are tired of it.
Mm.
I have just a problem with that, and I'm not the biggest DaBaby fan. Right. I think he's talented, but no artist like who's really grown musically.
I'll wait.
Right? You get what I'm saying? Like who's
I'll wait.
And when has that been the excuse for anybody?
And the only one back to Kanye. I give Kanye credit because I never get the same album twice. I told you that whether you like it or not,
right.
he understands what creativity means. But the industry doesn't want that. They want you to feed the same album that worked last time.
Right.
So keep your fans happy. And this is how you keep your fans happy. You don't pivot. I'll give Kendrick Lamar credit.
Yeah.
The shit he's doing is daring.
Yeah, it is. He hasn't given
me the same album twice. And it costs you fans and money. But when money is not the driving force and it's more of a creative energy, that's what you get. DaBaby range ain't that big. He got a couple of bouncers.
Yeah, and two, he dropped a surprise album. That doesn't work.
No, you gotta be Jay-Z to do that.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying?
Beyonce
like,
to drop a surprise album.
And funny enough, like they really ruined a lot of people because they think they can just do that. Like I'm gonna work on this album in secret a lot. And I think it's a trick from their labels who don't want to spend any money on marketing.
That's true
right?
too.
And I just pop out with it. We just work out on the secret.
And we'll work backwards.
Yeah. And
you build it and then we'll jump on.
We'll jump on it. Like, cause when is the last time you've seen like a full rollout? You've seen a single album.
It doesn't even work that way no more.
So I think that's just over here. But like I said, and two, I do think DaBaby has lost steam.
Yes.
Right? But I don't think it's just that people are just tired of his. I don't know.
Well, let's go back.
Listen,
what could have caused?
Really? Okay. So, and what I've always noticed between artists, anytime an artist names their album part 2 to an album that did really well, it's never really good. It's you trying to capture nostalgia.
Yeah.
Somebody said, "Dad, I have 5 boys, and I hope to be. I hope to be half the father you are. Your kids turned out great." Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, nice. King. I really do. So
when a rapper comes out with like a famous album part 2, they really trying to capture that same magic. It doesn't really work, right?
Yeah.
So I always throw that out there. Like that's act of desperation. The thing he did with Meg when he said he slept with Meg Thee Stallion and stuff like that. Desperation again.
That was trying to create momentum for this project.
For, like they leaked that part so people can go listen to the album and stuff like that. But like no artist grows.
And first of all, his first album wasn't a classic.
It was good. I liked it.
Good, but it wasn't.
And that wasn't his first album. It was like the first one that popped.
The first one that popped. To me, that wasn't a classic.
I liked it.
Okay, I didn't say I didn't like it. Yeah. I said it wasn't a classic.
No, it wasn't.
You know what a classic is? It's just like this piece of work right here for you to come out with part 2.
Right.
Part 2 is usually off of a classic.
Yeah.
And you want to extend, or you want to be telling an ongoing story. College dropout, late registration, college graduate, blah, 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 blah. Or a reasonable doubt.
No, but he did Blueprint 1, Blueprint, like 2.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
But this Jay-Z.
True.
So pipe it down. That's Jay-Z.
Who did that recently? Rick Ross did that recently. Port of Miami too. I like that album.
Carter 3, Carter 4.
True.
You know, Carter. Yeah. But you have to be of a certain status to do that. He's not a fixture in my rotation.
And I think people just got tired. I mean, people might have got tired of him, man. I might have to walk that back. Because I've always said the biggest battle a rapper faces is their own ego.
Yes.
If you watch their first interview on The Breakfast Club when they just come out, they got a new song, They are popping a lot of shit. They just out.
Yeah.
By that second album, they're begging for support.
Absolutely.
They're getting more, in depth in who they are in their story. They're talking more.
Yes.
They're bargaining. Yo, go support this album. I put a lot of hard work into it and stuff like that. It's their ego. He thought he could not lose. He was shooting people. He was fighting people.
Yes.
He was embarrassing his baby mother. He was doing all of this, and when they pull that plug on you, it's violent.
Because you're a part of a system.
Yeah.
And when you don't control every aspect of the system, all they have to do is pull the plug. And if you say something about the trans community, the alphabet community, they have power beyond your wildest dreams in the industry. We all know that. So let's just keep that a bean. And if they really out to get you, they can get you.
That's a fact.
Right? So you can't go to these venues. You can't do this. You can't do that. And he doesn't have enough equity.
Yeah.
Spiritual equity, song catalog equity, period, for him to be saying those kind of things. Shut your mouth and dribble. Or shut up and rap. At this point, but it goes back to ego. Like you said, you start thinking you're bigger than you are, and you can get on stage drunk or whatever and say a whole bunch of things. You can't do that in this particular day and time because if they out to get you, they will and can get you. So he's done.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah.
He'll have to go back to fighting people.
I don't know. Yeah, that's why I don't know if it's a blackball. I don't know. I'm still the jury's still out.
When did this happen? Right after he said that those gay remarks.
Yeah, but he still had a hit out at that time.
Listen,
I think, if I'm correct.
Okay, but put it like this: R. Kelly did the most vile shit you could ever do.
Yeah,
but then he dropped Track Factory. Yeah. Let's just keep it a bean, right? And you was like, God damn, this is some good goddamn music.
Yeah.
So Rick Ross said some shit foul. Yeah. Then he hit you with some classics.
Yeah.
If this album was a classic, you'd be like, yo, man, fuck them gays, man.
Yeah.
I mean, this music is popping.
Yeah.
But that's not what happened. The next shot wasn't a big shot. Then you threw a shot at Megan.
Yeah.
You put her business out there.
Yeah.
Dude, you don't do that.
The most unplayer.
That's the most unplayer shit you can do.
Yeah.
Is brag about a little bit of box you got. You never do that.
Yeah.
So he broke all rules, in my humble opinion.
Yeah. Black mass, man, it's time to rob. I had to find a way I couldn't find.
Hey, what's up? If you like what you just saw and you want to see the full, uncut, raw, uncensored podcast, hit the link below. It's only $5 a month or $50 for the entire year. Get all of the content. Get Black Dot in his rawest form. Get a bunch of exclusive content never before seen by anybody else, and you can only be a member to see it.
Become a member now. Click the link below. Peace.